At a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many.
Benintendi stands in, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
And he fights him off here to foul this one over toward the right side, and it'll remain 0-2. But no problem at first, and that's the first out. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Vivo, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays on.
The head-to-head with James Paxton, he's 0 for 9. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Whoa, wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there, 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice
swing and a shot hit down the corner. And what's the call? It's a home run. And now hold on just a second here. It would appear that they're going to discuss whether this in fact stayed inside the foul pole. They're going to go inside and have a look at the video replay, as we'll take a look and let you decide for yourself. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
From the belt, the pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
3-2 full count. The 3-2 pitch. Line towards center field. Hicks will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox. Sox 0, Yankees coming up. You're watching MLB Network. Eduardo Rodriguez, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Eduardo Rodriguez has come a long way in a short period of time. Really needs to command the off-speed pitches. A lefty that brings a big arm and a big power fastball. 93 to 96 miles an hour. A good assortment of breaking pitches. The key for Rodriguez, getting ahead with his fastball.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. 4th home run here in the early going as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
A diving effort as it's off his glove. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
The shortstop, Didi.
Next for New York, Didi Gregorius. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Lays off 1-0.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
A ball and a strike. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He has an even 10 hits in 32 at-bats. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2-2. Judge on second. Stanton on at first with nobody out. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now, 3-2. Gary Sanchez is on deck. The payoff pitch one more time. Fouled away. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
A ball and no strikes. First and second now, 1 man out. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Miguel Andujar waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch is at the knees and called strike 3.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches. I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. New York off to a 1-0 lead. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's gone 2 for 8. He's taken him deep once.
Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a line drive, but right at
the third baseman.
Now in the box, number 23. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down. Coming to the plate now, Torres. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
The second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Benintendi is in his tracks now, and very quickly one gone.
Batting it, the first baseman.
So stepping in, Luke Voit. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Maybin, who sometimes goes by the nickname Slim. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle it?
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Voit ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Striding in once again, Aaron Judge. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
2 balls and a strike now. Three and one.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
A ball and a strike now. One and two now.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. We've played 2. Stepping up to the plate, Sandy Leon. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's 1 for 4. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And a ball and a strike now to Sandy Leon. 1 and 2 to the Red Sox catcher. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Hicks is over, and that's the first out of the inning. One gone here in the Boston third. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Looped out toward third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And this will wind up a foul ball. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Line to the right side. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Up and in for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Up top, it's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Not a good 3-0 swing as he was well behind the fastball there. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. The next 3-2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Pedroia stands at second with no outs. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox. Line towards center field. Hicks is there, and he has it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. Now the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Maben is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these 2 arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Slapped hard the opposite way, and this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. A final look at this tumbling catch out there in right field. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So digging in now, Torres. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Luke Voigt. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Count even at 2-2. set to deal on 2-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
The batter.
Stepping in, Cameron Maben will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? There to pull it in is Bradley. He does, and that'll end. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it feels like every time they've made contact, it's been hard contact. And the numbers certainly back that up. In total, they've hit an amazing 10 line drives in this game alone. And while some of those have resulted in outs, it's consistency that has this coaching staff feeling really good about what they're seeing right now.
Thank you, Heidi. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Now batting. Number 23.
Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Catcher, Sandy Leon.
Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
He hammers it to deep right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 2nd home run early in the year. And the Red Sox have come back to knot things up at 2.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom, he misses his location, and the game is tied. Back to square one.
Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts is camped under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Aaron Judge. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Hard liner to center field. Bradley is going to have room out there as he puts this away to. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate. Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
To Voit in time for the double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Here's Mookie Betts. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run there for Mookie. 2nd home run early in the year as the Red Sox have taken a 3-2 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
In now, Xander Bogaerts.
The bat, number 2.
That's popped up. Maben moving in, but this will land untouched. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Hard hit ball to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the outfielder who's played for every AL Eastern Division club in his career, Steve Pearce. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Sent toward first, but an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's got himself into a good hitter's count.
3-1 to him now. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
That was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and a strike. Sanchez, base runner at first with 1 out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Benintendi will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. Check swing here, and they'll appeal it down to first, but Carl Dixon's right on it. He went around, so that's strike 1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting, and at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Now the 1-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail 3-2. Back here in the Bronx, Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. First, off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the 1st out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. To third, Andahar brings it in. And that's the 2nd out. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Voit comes up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're up 3-2. Coming to the plate now. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Not a big sample size. 0 for 1. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike two. The 2-2 one more time. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Betts. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
For the Yankees.
Stepping in, Cameron Maybin. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and one strike. One out, nobody on. Oh, and 2 the count to Maybin now. Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
The windup and the 0-1. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Benintendi is underneath this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. So they're held in check. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Andrew Benintendi. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. 8th inning now from Yankee Stadium. Yankees and Red Sox with Boston out in front in this one as you get a look at the line score through the first 7 innings. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Hard hit towards center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Dellin Betances is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
So he got him swinging. J.D. Martinez is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's gone 3 for 11. He also has 1 home run. Betances is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
0-1 the count. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And that will retire the side. Boston strands a couple, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Ryan Brazier is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 70.
So coming to the plate, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
No strikes.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. In there, 2-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location could be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch could be very tough.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. And a ball, 1-0. Judge gets his lead at first, nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for out number 1. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. First offering on its way. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! So a 2-run shot to left center as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Well, when you're all over the place location-wise, sometimes you're just happy to get the ball anywhere near the strike zone. Problem with that is one right there in the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Tyler Thornburg answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Tyler Thornburg.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Now batting, Miguel Andujar. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. It's now 4-3 Bombers. So with the Sitman. Here's Steve Pearce now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-2 on its way from Chapman. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Chapman, nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and has backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Troy Tulowitzki will try and loosen up here as he'll take over at short following the injury.
Number 12. Troy
tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 1 for 3. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
now batting.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Next up for the Red Sox, Andrew Benintendi. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, if your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The New York Yankees came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Dylan Betances claims the win out of the pen, his first. Aroldis Chapman hammers down the save, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.